we're going to look at today. We know how to do a fraction. We know that the numerator is the piece or the parts that we're talking about. We know the denominator is the number that is on the bottom, which tells us the total number of pieces. For example, let's go back and do one together like we're used to. So here's a shape that I cut into 4 pieces. So I know there is 1, which is in the numerator, and then the denominator, the bottom number, is the total number. So this fraction is called 1/4. Okay, so this is what we're used to. But you also can do fractions of a set or a group, which is what I have on the rest of the board. So for example, let's look at this one. These two are the same fraction technically. So what we would look at is how many of the set, a lot of times there's a square or a circle around them, okay? So of this set, how many is colored? 1. And how many total circles are there? 4. So the fraction is 1/4. So let's look at this one. What fraction of purple stars do I have? So how many purple stars do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 purple stars. And then how many total stars do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3/9 is purple. What if I said, what's the green fraction? How many green stars are there? 2. You're right. 2. And how many total stars? 9. Right. Because the total number doesn't change, does it? All right. So let's do the pink. How many pink stars are there? Right. 4. And how many total number stars? 9. So 4/9. Very good. All right. So let's look at what solid is that again? I hope you said cube, because if you did, you're right. So how many cubes are red? 2. How many total cubes are there? 3. So what if I said, what's my fraction of purple cubes? I hope you already told me 1/3, because 1 is purple and there are 3 total. So on this X's and O's, which I had to give you, because by the way, I just want to blow you kisses and give you lots of hugs. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to look at this, and in just a moment I'm going to have you pause the video. I want you to tell me, what is the fraction of hugs or circles? And then you can tell me what is the fraction of kisses or the X's. Okay? All right, so I want you to pause the video, do that, and then come back and see if your answer matches mine. Okay, I hope that you're back. I hope that your fraction's all ready. So I'm going to write down here so I can keep track of it. I'm going to write O and X. So let's start with our O's. How many O's are there in the X's and O's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. So 5 O's. How many total X's and O's? We know there's 5 O's, so we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so 5/10. Okay. How about my X's? How many X's do I have? What fraction? I hope you told me 5/10. Because again, 5 of those are X's, and there's 10 total X's and O's. All right? Okay, let's try one more. I'm going to try to throw a hard one at you. Let me think. Oh, I know. This one you'll never get. I'm going to make this one really hard. All right. This is going to be a hard one. I want to know, what is the fraction of this set or this group that is triangles? So I want to know, what is the fraction that's triangles? So what I'd like you to do is I want you actually to do the triangles, the squares, the circles, the rectangles, and do you remember what the 5-sided shape is called? I hope you said pentagon. All right. I want you to pause the video. I want you to do this and then come back and let's see if our answers match. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 total pieces, so I know that that is going to be my denominator. How many triangles did you count up here? I hope you counted 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I hope you counted 4/10 of my shapes are triangles. How many squares? What is my fraction of squares? I hope you said 2/10. Remember, the denominator didn't change because that's how many pieces we have total, or how many shapes, in the set. So we know that's 10. So we only had to look at the numerator, which was the top number, and know that there's 2. How about the circle? Right. It's the same, isn't it? 2/10, because we have only 2, and we know there are 10 shapes. Every time on this one, the denominator is going to be the same because it didn't change. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shapes. There's still 10 shapes no matter what we did. How about our rectangle? What is my fraction of rectangles? Yeah, just 1/10, isn't it? There's just one of them. And how about my pentagon? Again, 1/10. What if I said, what's the fraction of my, I hope you remember what a 6-sided shape is. Hexagon, I hope you said. What fraction of hexagons do I have? Do you see any hexagons up there, but not besides this one? No. So there's 0/10. There's none. 0/10. Okay, so I hope you understand sets or groups of a fraction. It not only can be a regular fraction where we divide a shape or a object into equal pieces and become a fraction, but we can be talking about groups or sets together. All right? So remember, even though they may look different, what we're talking about is only parts of a whole. This is only 1/4 of the whole square. So it's only one piece out of the whole square. If we decide to do the whole square or all of the sets, remember, that would equal the total number of pieces and the total number of parts that we're talking about. These two would be together. So the parts we're talking about and the total number would all be the same. So 4/4, that's one whole shape. So if we colored in this whole square, we would know that that is 4/4 or one whole square. So remember, the big thing with fractions, the whole big main idea is that fractions are only part of a whole number. They're only part of a whole set. All right? Okay, good luck. Click on the PDF and edit it. I think you'll do great. You just have to color in the fraction that they give you for the group or set.